Right now, here are the zones that need to be on high alert in Monterey County. The areas in yellow are under current evacuation warnings tonight. Again, those warnings are expected to turn into evacuation orders around 4 tomorrow afternoon. People need to be prepared to leave. Our KION's Jocelyn Ortega talked to people getting those go bags ready right now, and they included a group of teenagers who wanted to help their neighbors. Jocelyn?
Lots of people are still in their homes, but many say they likely won't be staying because of the potential dangers. Local fire officials say that if you haven't set up an evacuation plan, now is the time. In Monterey County, local residents are bracing for the incoming rainstorm and the potential for flooding and mudslides.
I don't think the landslide will be like crazy like that, but I mean, it should be scary for the people who live closer to it.
As evacuation warnings were issued for residents living near or at burn scar areas in Monterey County, many residents spent their Monday boarding up and covering their homes in an effort to protect them from the anticipated heavy rains. Among those residents racing against the clock were a group of 4 teenage boys who spent hours making and placing sandbags around local properties. The teens say they filled at least around 200 sandbags themselves.
We've just been digging sand right here. The other day we went into Salinas and got a couple sandbags and took them home.
15-year-old siblings Luke and Nolan say they lived through the river fire and the damages it caused and felt a need to help prepare for another potential natural disaster.
It's helped help other people and their houses so water doesn't flood.
Fire Chief Michael Urquidez with the Monterey County Regional Fire District says there is a potential for heavy water downpour in the area and explains the dangers surrounding it.
With the fire scar, there's no vegetation really to hold the water that's going to be coming off these hillsides into these residential communities.
He says local fire departments are also taking steps to protect the people in the area.
We've pre-staged a lot of heavy equipment in the neighborhoods. In the event we have to help evacuate people or rescue people, we don't want to have to do that. We'd rather have people proactively pay attention to the evacuation orders when they come down.
Fire Chief Urquidez says local fire departments are also on standby for help with resources to shelters, Red Cross assistance, and other resources in the event of any emergencies. The fire chief says anyone in need of sandbags can get them at any local fire station. He is urging people to have an evacuation plan sooner rather than later. In Salinas, Jocelyn Ortega, KION News Channel 546.